We are live. There you go. We're live on Facebook. Now we got a pretty good view of what's going on around here. We can click that down a little bit. And then we got our, there we go. We can come in sideways. I end up turning that way anyway, so you can see the screen here of the current news. Try to bring this down a bit. Yeah, we can bring it down a bit.
Congresswoman, the New York Post has a couple of op-eds with headlines like this. With Martha's Vineyard's meltdown, maybe Dems will finally understand illegal immigration problems. And also this.
I keep forgetting we got this flexible. We got this flexible doodads for this. That's right against that. Okay, that's it. That's it. Now open this up and we can see Fiona moving pretty good. Go back. So we'll tap on there. We'll see Fiona. Can't miss that. Tap on that arrow. Say these touch screens are marvelous. And then and storm graphics. There's Fiona impacts Friday and Saturday for the Northeast Caribbean. Winds will stay under 65 through Monday. So, oh, here we go. This is a infrared satellite loop that takes us through 12 o'clock. And you can see that storm boiling up. It is, oops, I didn't want to do that. So now we got this thing that's, I don't want any part of it. There we go. So that's what's going on in the Bahamas. We don't have a lot of control over that one. Here is the latest, the 11 a.m. advisory. It's the 9th. You look right down here. It's the 9th advisory issued today. It's 11 a.m. when they issued that, so that's, 12 minutes ago. They published this. Movement is west at 14 miles an hour, so it's slowed down 1 mile an hour, which that's not good, because when these suckers slow down, so we're right here. So that's what that boiling up is all about. That's why it's slowed down. It's just starting to get. I was seeing the wind.
Absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, as a parent, I can't even imagine having my.
So this is the 50 mile per hour. I'm going over on this screen now. The 50 knot, 58 mile per hour wind speed probability. That's what this one is. And then, you know, once they get past this point, you know, it's all computer estimates. All right, let's try this Caribbean look.
In the end, every single Republican voted against this historic law.
There you can see the beast. Oops. You touch it, and there it comes. There you go. This is satellite stuff. Yeah. So, you know, I can we can see right on that. So those are the islands right there. There's Puerto Rico right there. That baby's headed right for Puerto Rico. If I'd be Puerto Rico, I'd be nailing down the desk because I'm going to be under the desk. It is a very serious powerful. So you can see the rotation. Now it's not in. It hasn't created that eye with all those clouds, but the air is circulating. So you're definitely getting a cyclone. And now it's just a matter of, and since it's slowed down, now all those clouds are going to get organized in that rotating. That's as big as I can. But you can see the tops. You see those little black spots? Those are the tops. Those are the clouds, the thunderheads that are inside the storm that are actually getting to over 40,000 feet high. And it creates a shadow against, the cloud creates a shadow against the top layer of this, you know, like the sun is so low in this, you can see it's like, you come down here and see the time. But this, you know, the GOES satellite, see GOES East satellite band 2. The band 2 is the frequency. And you can see the circulation. It's early in the morning when it starts, and that's, you see the shadows as the earth is rolling underneath the sun. That's what's going on. The sun doesn't move around the earth moves around the sun. Now all that may be moving around something else, which these astronomers forgot. Look at this little guy down here. It's almost like this, you know, it's like a puff of something, and the wind just blew it right over. It's amazing. So you can see it's dark, and then it gets lighter. I can change the speed of the loop, but we don't need to. We're good. So we can see this. It's headed. I mean, you can draw a line. It's headed right directly at Puerto Rico. And the question is, will it spin a little bit north? I have a feeling it's going to be right about here. Whenever it decides to. It's going to take a couple of days to get there. This is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It'll be here Sunday. What do these guys say? It's the same guys. Yep. Here's Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is right there. So we come down here Sunday. So it'll be according to the NOAA,
Say hello to a smarter cat litter. Pretty Litter's silica crystals absorb
according
odor
to
to
NOAA,
eliminate it. Color-changing technology.
according to NOAA, this thing's going to cut underneath Puerto Rico.
Go to prettylitter.com to try the world's smartest cat litter today.
It's been said.
Yeah, if you draw a straight line,
Parkinson's, you have Parkinson's.
which we can do.
If you have questions, the Parkinson's Foundation has
It's
answers.
best.
To learn more, please go to
You get the
or call.
the incremental here. Let's just
The guy in charge of electing Republicans in the Senate,
do
Rick
this.
Scott of Florida, proposed a plan. Everything is Senator Scott wants, everything in the federal budget to be up for 5 years, nothing permanent. And then along comes Senator Ron Johnson from Wisconsin.
It looks like
Critics say unite
the way it's going to be.
The president
Okay.
very soon. The crowd
Put that
at the
enough.
White House loudly
Yeah.
booed that gathering to
So,
celebrate the so-called
tonight,
Inflation Reduction
we'll
Act.
take another
The same
peek.
day we learned inflation barely budged. It actually picked up steam. If you look
Well, I
at
was on the phone with my litter
energy, voters
robot
beat off
people,
the president.
and
Not uniting the country at all.
I
He doesn't allow this
I got the litter robot 4, Model 4, and it's defective. It worked for a while, and then it stopped working, which is, doesn't make any sense. I have it hooked up to a, what do you call it, an isolation, so it produces a cycle second sine wave backup energy. It'll last about an hour, and then it'll conk out. But if the power comes back on, your low light automatically switch off the battery, and the battery will automatically get recharged, and so it'll resume 60 cycle per second, alternating current energy from the grid. If the grid drops down, then we've got backups on almost everything. Everything that's lit up in this little studio is connected to a backup right down there. I don't know. Let's get rid of this.
48% of registered voters mark call President Biden's rhetoric heated but healthy. 44% call it overheated and dangerous in the latest Fox News poll.
Some reason this camera
Also
keeps
ranks
popping up.
voters' top issues.
Let's do that.
Inflation is number one at 89%.
There it is.
Future of democracy, second, 85%.
Yeah, let's add that.
Political divisions and crime tying at 79%. But again, the inflation issue, he's not only ignoring it, dismissing it, but their policies are making it worse. And the greater the burden on the Federal Reserve to fight it, the greater the downturn. Like, this country is headed toward a very deep, long-lasting recession next year.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, look, the idea that, first of all, he just celebrated this Inflation Reduction Act, which doesn't produce, even on paper, didn't reduce inflation. No, kind of Penn Wharton model said it was neutral on inflation. So did Moody's. So did the Congressional Budget Office. Doesn't improve inflation. But the claim that it's neutral on inflation was because it reduced the deficit by $275 million. Well, a couple days later, he introduces this plan to forgive $600 billion to $1 trillion in student debt. And that's completely unpaid for. So that wiped out all of the deficit reduction. So what that means is if you wipe out the deficit reduction and the Inflation Reduction Act by 2 or 3 times, then the Inflation Reduction Act actually will cause inflation because all that's left is the climate spending. He keeps pouring gasoline on the fire of inflation. And that's not just me. That's Obama economists who are saying this. It's
Lost the camera here.
Gasoline on the fire of inflation. And it's really stupid to do it if you
Mortgage rates are the highest financial crisis, topping 6% time since then. That's what I love reading information about the Federal Reserve. But what about this manure picnic that Biden threw at the White House to celebrate runaway inflation?
I think
Does he think he's winning over with
I'll come back. I'll come back to you in a little bit. I need to get these windows set up properly. They were set up, but the main camera is kicking out. So we'll see you soon.